call by our city recorder.
Mayor Roland Dykes.
Here.
Vice Mayor Connie Ball.
Here.
Alderman Mike Hansel. Alderwoman Luana Ottinger. Here. Alderman Randy Reagan.
Here.
Alderman Steve Smith.
Here.
City Attorney Terry Hurst.
Here.
City Administrator James Fincham.
Here.
Thank you, Tina. We'll point out that Alderman Hansel called and said that he couldn't be here. He has a work conflict. He wished he could have been here, but unfortunately could not. Item 3 is approval of the minutes of the previous meetings. In your booklet, you have a copy of those minutes. You've had a chance to look those over. We will entertain a motion to approve as presented.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion then on the board to approve those minutes as presented. Has been properly seconded. Please signify your acceptance by the normal sign of aye.
Aye.
And nays, like sign. Hearing none, motion carries. No proclamations and a recognition of citizens by anyone? I have none, so we move on. Communications from the City Administrator, Mr. James Fincham.
Thank you, Mayor. I only have a couple of things. The first is that during the past year, at different times, each of you has expressed an interest in possibly doing a charter change or two this year. And of course, the legislature, I think, started back in session today. And so if you all wish to make any charter changes, then we need to start working on them right now so that we can have them ready to go at the February meeting, because we need to have them in Nashville by the 1st of March so they can get into the pipeline down there for the committees and so on that they have to work their way through to get approved. So I would appreciate it in the next few days if you all would think about that and let me know what your pleasure is as far as any proposed charter changes that you'd like for us to look at and to have on the agenda for your consideration in February. And I'd appreciate that. The other thing I have is that I want to point out that officially, this is Chief Schultz's last city council meeting as police chief. He will be retiring next week, and we will be having a retirement celebration for him on the 17th at the community center from 2 to 4. We certainly appreciate, I'm sure he would and we would, and I know you all want to come by and wish him good luck and congratulations. And so I just wanted to point that out, that of course, you know, I'm sure from time to time curiosity will get the better of him and he may come and attend a city council meeting. But as far as officially, this is his last meeting as a part of the organization. So I want to say that I appreciate his service. I worked as his assistant for several years, and then I worked as his supervisor for several years. And you know, he's always been a straight shooter, and he's always been dedicated, has a wealth of knowledge, and all of that, the history that he knows, the things that he has done is going to be sorely missed, because that's the kind of things that cannot be replaced. It doesn't matter how capable or well-educated that somebody that comes along is. The history and the experience means a lot. And so we will be losing a lot of history and a lot of experience. But I know he's just a phone call away, and be glad to share his expertise in any way that he can. But we do want to, in this forum, and we'll be doing it again next week, but want to congratulate him, wish him the best, and congratulate him on a job well done and a career that has spanned several decades. And I know he's looking forward to the next chapter, riding that motorcycle, and we just want him to stay safe and don't get hurt on it. But I wanted to take a moment to point that out and to express my appreciation for all the things that he's done.
And I'd like to add to that my own congratulations. I can't tell you how much this man has done for me and my family over the years, actually too. During some turbulent times since I was elected, Chief Schultz has always been right behind me or right beside of me, and daring anyone to do anything to harm me. So it's really appreciated, Maurice. I really appreciate everything you've done for me in the last 5 years. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I sincerely hope you have a great retirement. Maybe I'll get a chance to ride with you at some point now that I maybe get some time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. That's all I got.
I told him I would get him some tissue before the meeting started. If he needed. But the city's loss is my gain, because now we're good neighbors and we're right beside of each other, so I get to see him about every day.
And you get to protect the vice mayor now, so.
That's right.
Mayor, before you go forward, could we back up 1 second? Alderman Reagan brought it to my attention. I should have caught it before. But on the, there's 2 roll call votes that appear to be swapped. On the appointment of the police chief, it's my recollection that Alderman Hansel voted no as far as appointing Scott Lamb.
That is correct.
And on the motion to approve the first reading of the ordinance 2023-16, he voted aye, and it reflects that he voted no. So if that's correct, I would think we should entertain a motion to correct the minutes to reflect those votes.
Okay, so let's see. Back to, you've heard the explanation from our city attorney, and I think we just need to entertain a motion to correct those.
I'll make that motion. I overlooked it. I read these Friday and overlooked it, and then looked today and I saw it, so.
Do we need to do these one at a time, or do
I
both?
think both together.
Do both at the same time? Okay. Correct the roll call vote for Alderman Hansel, who voted no on the Scott Lamb promotion, and voted aye on, let's see, for Alderman Reagan. Yeah. We have, okay, we have a motion then to correct those in the minutes going forward. It has been properly seconded. Please signify your acceptance by aye.
Aye.
And nays, like sign. Hearing none. Thank you for pointing that out, Alderman Reagan and City Attorney. Let's see. Next item then would be item 6, appointment of boards, commissions, and committees. Item A is consideration of appointment to the Newport Police Civil Service Board, Mr. Arthur Stiles.
I make a motion to appoint Jeff Esslinger to that position. He's expressed an interest in serving.
Okay.
Need a roll call.
Yeah, we need roll call.
Okay. Alderwoman Luana Ottinger?
Yes.
Alderman Randy Reagan?
Yes.
Alderman Steve Smith?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Connie Ball?
Yes.
Motion carries. Jeff Esslinger. The next item is, item B is consideration of appointment to the Newport Fire Civil Service Board. Floor is open for nominations.
Mayor, I talked to Mr. Green, and he's willing to stay on, so I will nominate him. Willie Green.
Willie Green.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion on the board then to reappoint Mr. Willie Green to the Fire Civil Service Board. Has been properly seconded. We need a roll call.
Alderwoman Luana Ottinger?
Yes.
Alderman Randy Reagan?
Yes.
Alderman Steve Smith?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Connie Ball?
Yes.
Motion carries. Reports from committees, members of council, other officers. Is there anyone that wishes to be heard? Hearing none. Move on to old business. Item A, consideration of the second reading of ordinance number 2023-16, budget amendment for the city of Newport.
And Mayor, that's ordinance 2023-16, an ordinance amending the annual operating budget and capital program of the city of Newport, Tennessee, fiscal year 2023-2024.
Okay, heard the reading. What's the board's pleasure?
Make that motion.
Okay, we have a motion on the board then for consideration of the second reading of ordinance number 2023-16, budget amendment for the city of Newport. Has been properly seconded. We will need a roll call.
Alderwoman Luana Ottinger.
Yes.
Alderman Randy Reagan.
Yes.
Alderman Steve Smith.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Connie Ball.
Yes.
Motion carries. Unanimous. Item B, consideration of second reading of ordinance number 2023-17, budget amendment for Newport Grammar School.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Hold on. I'm trying to
The
find
city
that
attorney is
motion.
going to read
I don't have that
caption.
caption in my book. You have the grammar school in there?
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Thank you, Mayor. That is ordinance number 2023-17, an ordinance amending the annual operating budget and capital program of the city of Newport, Tennessee, fiscal year 2023-2024 for Newport Grammar School.
You've heard the reading of the ordinance. What is the board's pleasure?
Motion approved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to approve consideration of second reading of ordinance number 2023-17, budget amendment for Newport Grammar School. It has been properly seconded. The roll call, please.
Alderwoman Luana Ottinger.
Yes.
Alderman Randy Reagan.
Yes.
Alderman Steve Smith.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Connie Ball.
Yes.
Motion carries. New business. Consideration of resolution number 2024-01, signature authority on bank accounts at Newport Federal.
These are 3 bank accounts that the city has at Newport Federal Bank, and all 3 of these are related to police activities. And with the retirement of Chief Schultz, we need to change from his name to new Police Chief Scott Lamb. So that is what this ordinance is for.
Okay, for the resolution, what's the board's pleasure?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, I have motion to approve consideration of resolution number 2024-01, signature authority on bank accounts at Newport Federal from Chief Schultz to Chief Lamb. It has been properly seconded. Please signify your acceptance by aye.
Aye.
And nays like sign. Hearing none, motion carries. There are no bids, purchases, or expenses listed on the agenda. We'll move on to comments from citizens.
Good afternoon, Council. Once again, it's Joni Daniel with Newport Utilities. I did want to come back after we had discussion last time regarding our audit to let everyone know that it was completed on, I think it was sent on the 20th of December to your audit firm, and it's been uploaded to the local government and audit website. So we did fulfill our promise that we made here last month. So I wanted to let everyone know that was completed, and the auditor seemed very pleased with the timeline, and that's all I had. So do you guys have any questions or anything for me this month?
I don't have anything specific, but I just wondered, how did the audit come out for you guys? Were you any findings, or did...
There were a couple of findings. There were a lot less findings than we had last year. We cleaned up a lot of stuff. They were very pleased with our audit. Our audit firm is actually attending our board meeting this month to present that to our board.
Yeah, I missed the last couple of meetings, and I'd like to attend the next one, so...
It will be the fourth Tuesday at 8:30.
Right.
Like I said, we are having Pew come to present that one, so if you're available, that would be a good one to attend.
Okay. Anyone have any questions?
Joni, thank you. I know sometimes your hands are tied as far as, what you can make happen, but I appreciate your diligence in this. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and as I said, I just wanted to come back and let you all know that was taken care of. I didn't want to leave that hanging out there. I wanted to come back personally and let you all know we did get that, like I said, get that completed on time, and everyone was very pleasant to work with, so we'll get started on next year. So.
We appreciate it, and I hope you did understand that there was not anything personal in the questioning that we undertook at the last meeting.
No, and as I spoke, if there's something with the audit and finance group, I am the go-to. So please keep the communication open. And like I said, we unfortunately the prior year we had some things hanging over our head with investigations and things, and also switching auditors. So that in and of itself is a big mountain to climb. But like I said, they've been very, very good to work with, and I just wanted to come back, like I said, and personally let you all know that was handled. Didn't want that question hanging out there anymore. So
you brought some backup with you today?
I had a couple groups that were. I know we don't have much of a presence here, so we're hoping to start being more involved. I know that was one of the things you all had mentioned was more of a face for us, and we get tied up with things as well, but we definitely want to be an ally and an asset. So.
Yeah. Well, Alderman Ottinger and I have been tried to be diligent in attending the meetings, but over the last couple of months, I know I haven't been able to be there, and I think Alderman Ottinger is probably in the same situation. So, but we will make a better effort to make sure we stay a little bit more involved with what's going on with utility, or at the board meetings anyway. I know it's difficult because you guys meet. You meet once a month as a board, and that's always difficult to bring everything to the surface when you only have one meeting in a month. So we really appreciate you coming back and letting us know what's going on.
Yes, and if we can be of any more assistance, like I said, please reach out and let us know. I know Tina and I talk often if something's needed, so we're happy to help however we can, but like I said, we wanted to let you all know that was handled, and we can put that behind us and like I said, carry on to getting things wrapped up for this year. So, thank you all.
Thank you.
Any other comments from citizens?
I want to let you all know as a board that I totally appreciate the opportunity y'all gave me to represent. I can honestly say that you've got a good fellow coming in replacing Jeff Esslinger. I'm tickled to death for him, for the situation, but I do want y'all to know that in no way or form or fashion, certainly I guess I need to say this to James, that I have any hard feelings towards anybody. Kindly, James and I go way back. I used to go out, hang out at the police department whenever I was just a little kid or whatever, and which I had a brother-in-law, ended up having a brother-in-law that...
Don't tell her age, man.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm fixing to turn 70. I don't know how old you are, but anyway, just always remember that, when your heart's in it for the right reason, it's all good. I know the Lord's got something else for me to serve, and I enjoy trying to help the community. And like James said that night that we had a little situation, whatever, he said, you know, don't never take it personal, and I've not, I don't think I did, and I feel like I know with what I did in my heart, that I was just trying to help the community, and love yous and appreciate yous all. Y'all hang in there, and I'm behind yous all, love yous, and I'll support yous in any way, form, or fashion I can.
We appreciate your service, Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you.
I go
I
back
appreciate
quite a
you.
ways with this guy myself.
Yes, sir, Doc. I wouldn't want to get you on no bad agent. Well, this right here is one of my chosen few.
Before he sits down, I'm going to tell an age story. When I played Little League football, one of my favorite coaches now stands here beside me. And
Yeah, no.
on one occasion, I took a chin strap and made a helmet knocker with it. And I got instructed to run till I tell you to quit. And after practice, he come over and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm running. Do you tell me to quit?" And he said, "Well, you can quit."
Well, no, he's a good, we all know that, though.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur.
Any other comments from citizens?
Mayor, I know that Dr. Norton has not said anything about it to you as a council, but you need to go up to Newport Grammar School and look at that new playground they've installed. It's state of the art. It's what I wished I had in a lot of places. I know it's very expensive, and when they open that thing up, I hope that everybody can attend and check it out, because it's really nice. It's a real compliment to playgrounds.
We drive by that playground a couple times a week with my granddaughter, who's almost 4 and refuses to ever go to school. That is the only way I'm going to be able to get her to go to school, is because of that playground. So thank you.
Yeah, I go by there every Sunday as I go to church there. Of course, it's located right behind my church, so I see it every day. It really looks nice. It really does.
Very nice. Good job.
Are there any other comments from citizens? In that case, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned.